Hi everybody, I'm just gonna do a repotting of one of my Psychopsis. This is one of my last ones I had to repot. And it bloomed like twice so far. And I think it's stalled now because I think it needs to be repotted as well. And here's the orchid orchid mix I'm gonna use. It's exotic potting mix I got from Lowe's. Or no, I got from Menards. And it improves drainage and moisture retention. It contains fired ceramic granules. It's special moisture retaining formula. And then I think I'm going to add sphagnum moss on top. And here's the pot I'm going to use. Let me take this out. And here's the orchid. It's called a Psychopsis Kalihi Green Valley. Let me take this off. Yeah, I still think it's going to spike, but I think it has another flower bulb on top, but it's not swollen anymore. It seems like it's stalled, so I think it's time to repot. And here's what that looks like before. Oh look, there's a new root tip growing right there. There's some right around here too. It doesn't look too bad. I don't think I want to mess with these too much. They don't look bad at all. Well, there's some right here. Some bad ones right here, but I don't know if I want to mess with it. So, yeah, there's new root tips right there. I guess I'll cut a few things. Let me see. I have these scissors I sterilized. I'm just going to go through and see what's bad. This will probably get tedious. I apologize. And the way you can tell that they're bad is just you can squeeze them and pull on them, and then the root will bear. It'll show a root bear, or a bare root right there, and it looks like a small wiry. See that? The casing comes like a casing. And I'll cut that off. And it is very necessary to repot these. I've had, I think two or three that I repotted, and they kind of stalled out. Like totally stalled out, would not grow anymore. And once I repotted them, I had this one, it took only a week and a half and it finally bloomed. And I had it in the pot for like almost 2 months and it would not bloom at all. At all. Here's some bad ones. I'm just going to take off. I'm just going to zip right through it so it doesn't get boring, you guys. But I don't want to damage these new roots that I see growing. That's a bad one. It's kind of dark in here. Let's see if I can turn the lights on a little bit. Another light. There, I think that's better. I Cats are making a mess. They're over here. They see that I'm making a video, so they like to bug me while I'm making a video. Especially Slater. He's the shy one. When there's people around, like when somebody knocks on the door, he will take off like a bat out of hell and not see him for like an hour until he knows the coast is clear. He's so funny. He does not like people for some reason. He only likes me and Matt, and that's it. And he doesn't like noise either. It's been like that since he was a kitten. I hope you can see well while I'm doing this. Okay, I don't want to get those good roots. Another bad one. That one's bad. I'm sure this orchid will recover quite nice once I get it back in its pot. They usually do. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Here's the pot. Move this stuff out of the way. There, can you see? This is the smallest pot I got, I think, so I'm just going to use this one. I like using the clear ones. I'm going to start pouring this in. Get the bottom of it buried. And then you want to hold it up, just like that. And just start filling it in on the sides. And when you tap it like that, it'll work its way around. Turn it around here. Seems very, almost like really fine granulars in this. And there's some rocks and stuff in it. It's very coarse. Alright, so I'm going to pull this up just a little bit, because I think it's buried the bulbs a little bit too much. Just like that. There. Maybe a little bit more, because I'm going to put moss on top of it too. There. Maybe a little more right here. I see some roots sticking out a little bit. Okay, there. Alright, I'm going to add some moss to it. Okay, here's some sphagnum moss. I'm just going to put a little bit on top. I've seen a couple people do this on videos, and I like it. And I've done it to a lot of my orchids that no, and I like how it looks too. And it keeps the moisture in. And there's plenty of holes all around the pod, if you can see. The slots all over around it. So it's not going to like get too moist and rot the roots. And just push it down a little bit, but be firm, but not like real firm where you're gonna break anything. But it looks done to me. Looks good to me so far. And it seems like it's in there pretty tight too, but since there's a spike in there, since it's in spike, I think I'm gonna add this to it and keep it stabilized. So I'll just push it down. Push this down. There. And then I'll get... I didn't realize I'm so far or too close to the camera. I'll have the spike. I'll show you the whole thing in a second. And then don't forget, put this back in there. Oh, I'm going to date it too. Always have the date on it when you repotted it. And today is 6. What is today's date? 26th, 27th, 23rd, 24th, 23rd. Today's 6/23. That'll let me know when I repotted it, and this probably won't be repotted for probably about 2 years, maybe. These pots, for some reason, are hard to get these name